Howdy all, Master Sergeant Porkins here. Well, I guess Bethesda's gone farther down the rabbit hole. I guess there's going to be a lawsuit possibly taken towards Bethesda for alleged deceptive trade practices. Apparently a law firm by the name of Malatio and Rathon LLP are currently investigating the studio over problems consumers are facing with a recently released multiplayer, Fallout, Fallout 76, the game that everybody's been talking about, that everybody knows it's hot garbage, one that's broken. Well, earlier today, on November 26, 2018, they posted, Malatio and Rathon LLP is currently investigating Bethesda Game Studios for releasing a heavily glitched game, Fallout 76, and refusing to issue refunds for PC purchasers of the game who found it to be unplayable because of its technical problems. While minor bugs and glitches are expected with the release of most new games, Fallout 76 launched with a 56 gig patch that has proven to be but a starting point for the game's problems. No shit. Gamers who have tried to receive a refund because of the game's myriad glitches have been unable to do so since they downloaded the game, leaving them to deal with an unplayable experience until patches bring it back to a playable state. So basically what it's coming down to is the reason that Bethesda wanted to just launch it off their own launcher is that they knew it was going to be garbage. They wanted your money. And I said before in the last video, this was a cash grab. And what is it? It's a cash grab. Say it with me. Cash grab. Now it's getting to the point that this is going to be most likely class action. Now there was also a Reddit post as well that was posted on it. And I will drop it right here for you guys to see. I think you guys will enjoy it immensely. And they said the same thing, and they also have the information there. It says, have you tried to receive a refund for your Fallout 76 purchase? Has all the information there, and there's a lot of things that you can find out. They also have their Facebook page. You can go check that out. All the little details about the class action lawsuit. I knew this was coming because you can't put out a product like this without having some sort of bad reaction. The fact that people still defend this game is completely, it blows my mind. I'm astonished by it. I've heard people say, hey, I have fun with this game. I play with this with my friends and all that kind of stuff. And there's so much garbage with it. Yeah, I play with my friends too. We used to go and, strip down to a pair of underwear and black out all the windows and play belt tag. That was a fun game. That was, we didn't have to spend $60 on it. Sure, we came back with lacerations and bruises, but it was still fun. Still, they didn't steal your hard-earned money and say, here, play with this flaming bag of shit. Would you like this? You guys like this, right? And, of course, Todd Howard is the type of person that can hype starvation to a Nigerian kid. I mean, that's just how he does. He pulled the wool over our own eye, over my eyes, your eyes, everybody's eyes. I'm just glad that I got this copy for free, and even then, I've only dumped about 50 hours into it. Yeah, 50 hours. And I'm struggling to try to find any sort of, redeeming quality. I tried to look for it. I'm a big Fallout fan. Love Fallout. This is not Fallout. This is some sort of wrapped up garbage sandwich that's just not even Jared Fogle would sling out to a bunch of little kids. This is horrible. These type of practices, I'm glad, are now starting to have some sort of something happening, something going back toward them. We can't have that. I mean, they're having some sort of consequences to their actions. No longer can we, from a development standpoint, be able to just sit here and go, hey, where's our game? I mean, they're giving us a shell product and we're paying full price for it. And I had somebody mention to me once before that you notice that a lot of these developers are starting to do this kind of thing. What they're doing is that they're putting out this really crap product really quickly just to try to appease the masses, and they're asking full price for it. Well, people keep on buying it. They keep defending it. Well, what happens when that developer actually makes a product that's good, puts a lot of time into it? Well, it's called raising the status quo. They start asking $90, $100. Why? Because we worked really hard for it. If you're willing to pay $60 for something that's a shell, well, we put our entire hearts and souls into it, and you have to buy it for $100. So yeah, that just changes, what, the norm was before. $60 should be something that, say for instance, like The Witcher 3, that actually had story, that had content to it. Everything in it was at least a B+ or higher if you were to grade it. It had a couple little, glaring things here and there, but nothing bad. It was a very polished product. And then the DLCs that came out behind it were absolutely amazing. The DLCs themselves could have been sold as a game separate. No, they were sold as DLCs. But of course, Bethesda has its own little things that it's done before. I mean, everything with the whole trying to do the paid mods and then wait a couple years, turn it to something called the Creation Club. And then, look, they even did the horse armor thing, for crying out loud. Remember when that first came out? Yeah, that was absolutely garbage. But you know what? I'm glad they're starting to get their comeuppance, and I want to see them get burnt. I want to see Pete Hines wilt at the feet of Todd Howard, and Todd Howard cowering in a corner as the masses come in and tear him down. No longer will we take crap like this. No longer will we be forced to play crap games that are horrible, be force-fed, storyless, anemic games. And you know what? I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I hope Todd Howard learns his lesson. And you know what? I hope that others see this as well. I hope other developers take this to heart, that they need to get their shit together. They need to start putting out good stuff. Or, we're going to come back and bite them. We control them. They do not control us. The best way that you can hurt them is by what you spend. You hurt their wallet by protecting yours. Well, once again, hate to say I told you so, but I'm probably going to get a lot of people hating me for this, because you know why? Because they are. They're still going to defend it regardless. You know what? I hope you got scammed out of money out of it, if you did. If you defend this worthless piece of crap. Either way, thank you guys for watching. If you guys enjoyed what you saw, give that like, subscribe. Make sure to hit that notification bell for more Master Sergeant Porkins videos. And I'll see you all in the next battlefield. Deuces!